Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on the US dollar. I did this one about a week ago, week and a half ago, and all these annotations you see are from the last time I did it. I have not added anything, I have not touched anything, and I kind of want to go over what's been going on, kind of brag a little bit about the power of charts. I know some people don't think they work, but if you go back and watch the previous video I did and then compare it to what's been going on, you'll see that they do give a great representation of kind of what's going on between the bulls and the bears. So with that being said, I'm going to dig in. The last video I did, I really focused quite a bit on this $80 level over here, and I said, this was going to be an important support level, and that if it didn't fall, then the next support level wasn't until this point down here, and that's why I drew this yellow line to kind of give a price target. And sure enough, price came down here, did drop below it, but as I always say, support resistance levels are not exact prices, they're more of zones. But it dropped down here, hovered around the support level, and when kind of ran out of gas, it fell, and then look right where it bounced off of, this level that I had highlighted earlier. Like I said, I haven't touched anything on the chart. This is the same exact annotations as I had done last time, and if you don't believe that, the video is posted, so you can go back and look where I drew these lines. But literally, the tail came down and bounced right off that support area. So right now it's doing exactly like the chart suggested it would. It's hovering around the support area, and if this cannot hold, then once again we'll be looking to go down to this $77 area. So I'm going to change these colors up a bit just so we can know that they're still in play. And actually what I want to do now is change this red for resistance, because the support has been broken. So now this becomes a key resistance level. These are still in play for support, so I'm going to get these changed to green. And now we're going to go down and highlight another price target if this first and second support levels do not hold. The next price target that I'm looking at, if 77 cannot hold, is down here at right around $76. The price they give here is $75.89, so we'll just round up and call it $76. But if this level cannot hold and the bears push down through, then I'm looking at this as a target. And also, just to make some comments, I want to throw in just another kind of line to show really how steep things have become in terms of prices and so forth. We all know that oil has been pretty much skyrocketing. Gold's been doing well, and just commodities in general. And you can see why. I mean, the dollar has really just fallen off a cliff, and this right here, I mean, that's a steep trend line, and it's still holding true. In fact, we're really separated from it now in terms of the distance between there and there. So the price of the dollar would have to recover quite a bit even to give this one a test right now. So I mean, this trend line was kind of the overall one, but now we've developed this, what started back here in late April and is still going strong, a very steep trend line. So it really shows how things have kind of fallen off a cliff in terms of the value of the dollar. Now that's not necessarily bad. As I mentioned in the other video, for some companies that's good because their balance sheets are heavily dependent on the strength or weakness of the dollar. So for some companies, they're enjoying this, other ones not so much. But it is getting very interesting how steep this trend line has become. The indicators are suggesting that it is oversold, stochastic, beneath 20. MACD is just real nasty. I mean, look at that. That's just heading downwards. One thing that I also want to get noted here that I just kind of noticed right now is the previous low on the MACD, and I'm not sure, maybe we're still above it or just broke below it. But as you can see, we're just barely above it still. So I'm very curious to see if we break below this low that the MACD formed when we had formed this 77 bottom up there. So that'll be another thing that I'll keep up here, and when I do this chart next, we'll check the progress and see how it's done with the MACD. But for right now, our key support has now become a key resistance level on any sort of bounce. We also have this very steep trend line sloping down as resistance, and we have 1, 2 current support levels, with 76 being the next price target if these ones can't hold. So hopefully I'll be able to update this in a couple of weeks or so, and we can check the progress. But as of right now, the dollar continues to bleed to death and is showing weakness, and it's getting weaker. It looks like, quicker by the day. So keep your eye on it, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for listening.